how to fight faster. And acting-wise, he's perfect. He just got that look, the noble look, and very handsome.
I feel the whole experience was very, very good, special. We have grown up watching his movies, and when you get to work with the legend himself, so I think it's a dream come true, and all thanks to my director, Stanley, who made this possible. And he was the one who first saw my pictures and was convinced that I could play that role and justify it. But I always believe that all what you see on screen, whatever actors do, good or bad, I think it's all because of the man who's behind the camera, the director. So I think he makes us all look cool and good. So it was a great experience.
Besides working with Jackie Chan, you have worked with all the major Indian actors as well. So, do you find any difference between the professionalism or work ethics or any kind of other aspects?
No, I feel that behind every successful person, whether he's from the media or in any field, you have to be very humble, focused, and grounded. Everyone has met Jackie also. You'll feel him that he's a very grounded person, very connected with roots, and so are all our superstars in our all the languages we have it. So to be successful, it's important to connect with yourself and to connect to the roots. And I feel Jackie has got all those plus points, and I think that's those wishes of all the people you work with, they make you a super legend, which I think that. ऑलमोस्ट करीबन 1 साल शूट किया उनके साथ, तो बहुत सीखने को उनसे बहुत मिला. एवरीडे कुछ ना कुछ क्लासेस होती थी, और बहुत सारी जो जैकी चैन सन टीम है पूरी, उसके लोग हर रोज़ सिखाते थे. माय डायरेक्टर हिमसेल्फ, ही इज़ ऑल्सो मिक्स मार्शल आर्ट fighter, trainer. He has done lots of stunts for Jackie also, in Jackie Chan movies also. He's directed so many films. But when your director is so fit and so good with stunts, so you learn before the action. He also used to show me how to fight, how to be so quick, which we generally are not very so quick in Bollywood movies. So I think that's one thing I learned from Stanley.
Questions for director. How was working with our Sonu?
Yeah, well, first excuse me from wearing the glass, because I have allergy in the eyes. So, yeah, and for working with Solu, I was so happy that first of all he's very professional, never late, and when I first met him, and I told him about the characters, and I need him to spend time in training because he's got to beat up Jackie. So then he was kind of, in the beginning he's kind of nervous, because when you do the Bollywood fight and the Jackie Chan style of fighting is very different. The tempo is and the rhythm is faster instead of a lot of slow motion, and his body is very beautiful, very fit, and I have to lose him up and make him, how to fight faster. And acting-wise, he's perfect, he just got that look, the noble look, and very handsome. and that's not by me, when there's the movie, the test screening for all the distributor and all the promotion team in China, lots of girls saying that, wow, this Indian actor is very handsome, and that's what I heard from them, and I enjoy working with Solu and all the other cast, from India, and they're very professional. Not only acting is good, and also dancing is very good. It's too bad I don't have them singing on this time. So otherwise, I think they would be good too.
Okay, so Jackie doesn't need an introduction. He's a leader himself. When you talk about action, anybody from the industry who you feel is the best action hero?
From our industry?
From our industry.
No, I think we are all trained actors. We know our the parameters of our actions. It's a typical way we fight in all our films. Though the action directors change and they bring their own style, but still I would say it's important to work with those international stunt team, those styles which are never seen. We only see in Hollywood movies. That's why we say that why these movies look larger than life, why their action is so quick. So I think for any actor, it's kind of a learning ground that you work with different directors, action guys, and you learn a lot. But I feel our actors also need to talk about Mr. Bachchan to Salman to Shah Rukh. They have done great action films and they are all very good in their films.
What is the most challenging part of working with Jackie Chan?
The challenging part was definitely the action, the kind of stunts that are performed in those films. So I was always waiting for those days to happen. I remember we started with the car chases in Dubai, which is almost 25-30 days. We had only car chases, and I remember the first time I read the script, it was the cars were, we have Bugattis, Lamborghinis, on Sheikh Zayed Road. One car hits the other, it flies. The Hummer, hits the Hummer again flies. So he's saying it's easy to write it, but when you execute all those things that are written, so how difficult it's going to be. And I think on those 30 days I got all my answers from Stanley, the way he did all those action stunts. And when you'll see those chases, it will leave you spellbound.
Okay, whose idea was it, Jackie, coming all the way from here in India to promote the film? And how coming back?
When we were shooting, I told Jackie that we have to go to India. They said, yeah, we will definitely go. And Stanley also loves India, and we were all discussing that we have to do the promotions. But when the film releases and when we are close to the promotions, when you have to travel to different countries, the schedules are very tight, and whether you talk about the cost factors, whether you talk about the time schedules, timelines, so everything is a challenge. So sometimes you always feel that will that happen or not. But Stanley also was very sure that we have to go to India because this film has got an Indian connection. And when Jackie was more than happy to come to India, and I think as a team it was an effort that we all had put in to be here. And yesterday what all we did in those 8-10 hours, I think generally I've shot many Bollywood movies. It takes us around about 8 to 10 days to shoot what we did in those 8-10 hours. So it was kind of a challenging experience, but all thanks to our marketing team, PR team, so the way they line everything for us, I think that made it possible.